Actually, what would be the best modeling technique for value streams? Hi, my name is Hrsg and I make videos on ITIL 4. Today I'll talk about value streams and resources. The question who is doing what at each activity in the value stream. ITIL uses the RACI method here, and we will look at the example value stream about the development of a new service. A central question when describing value streams or modeling business processes is, who is responsible for performing an activity? When we look at our value stream here, we can pick one role for each of the 6 activities that we see here. Naming one responsible role for each activity may be sufficient in very simple value streams. However, the reality in large organizations is that there are usually several roles involved and not all of them in the same way. That's what the RACI method is all about. RACI stands for responsible, accountable, to be consulted, and to be informed. If you want a more thorough introduction to the RACI method, look on the web. There is plenty of excellent material available on this topic. I think it's a good idea that ITIL 4 has adopted this well-proven method instead of inventing something new. Let's look in the tabular representation of our example value stream what this looks like. We can see that the product owner is responsible for all activities in the value stream. This means that the product owner has to perform all the work in this value stream. The CIO is accountable for all activities. The CIO is the one who delegates the work to the product owner. The CIO decides whether an activity was successful or not. These 2 roles are not alone. In the consulted column, there are the Chief Financial Officer, the Board of Directors, consumers, regulators, and auditors. It is the expertise of these roles or boards that is needed in this value stream. And finally, there are those that need to be informed about the activities, like the office staff, the sales and marketing teams, and the customer services. When you look at the whole value stream, you can see that there is a certain continuity in the various responsibilities. I have marked the spots where there are changes in yellow. We can think of all this as a project organization. At the activity build or buy service components, software developers and testers are involved. That's all fine. Let's now zoom out and look at everything we have modeled so far for this particular value stream. We get a table with 9 columns now. Tables are very good for storing a lot of information in an orderly fashion. Tables are not so good for providing humans with instant insight. In order to represent our value stream with a graphical notation, we would need a graphical language and a modeling tool that supports switching certain aspects on and off. We have written an article about a similar topic, and I'll put a link in the description below. We haven't done this for value streams though. When I do modeling projects in organizations, I usually take the tools that are already being used there. For example, it would be easy to model value streams with event-driven process chains and the ARIS toolset. BPMN might also be an option, or tools like Signavio. Which language and which tools are you using for modeling value streams? Let me know in the comments.